Hey, Dave here with another episode of Hikes, History, and Hidden Places, coming to you from the Wachusett Reservoir in Clinton, Massachusetts. Now, the Wachusett Reservoir actually encompasses part of West Boylston, Clinton, and parts of Sterling, Massachusetts. It's very interesting to note that there is fishing allowed in designated areas along the reservoir. Stocked pretty well with white perch, rainbow trout, brown trout, and Atlantic salmon, amongst others. And although I don't fish, I've already seen a few people out today with fishing poles along the banks, and I'm sure they're having a great day. Not sure they want to be out here too late today. It's going to be quite hot. It's kind of warm right now, but really kind of a beautiful day. So if you look behind me, you can see parts of the Clinton portion of the reservoir. I was flooded in 1905 and completed in 1908. Maximum depth of the reservoir is 120 feet, which means I won't be swimming in it. I have a hard time in the bathtub. And the average depth is 48 feet. There is 65 billion gallons of water, and when it was constructed, it was the largest freshwater reservoir in Massachusetts since has been passed by the construction of the Quabbin Reservoir 30 years later, which is, of course, 411 billion gallons. But this supplies drinking water to approximately 2 million people in the city of Boston, and along with the Quabbin Reservoir is the main source of drinking water for those residents. Now, the Wachusett Reservoir, just like the Quabbin, has a plethora of hiking trails surrounding it, and some of them are very accessible. They're very easy to walk upon. The one that I'm on right now goes back out to the northern dike, which runs into Sterling, but it's definitely very flat, hikeable trail, which is good for people like me. I'm really beyond the point of hiking up and down mountaintops, but this one really kind of nice. It's a beautiful day. It's early, which is the best time to go hiking anywhere before the sun comes up and a crowd of people are around you, because you're really out here to enjoy nature and not to socialize. But the point of these hikes, really enjoy the history as much as the beauty of the land that's around you. I think I might have misspoke earlier when I said the Wachusett, when it was constructed, was the largest freshwater drinking supply in Massachusetts. It was actually the largest freshwater drinking supply in the world, and that was surpassed by the Quabbin, which of course is immensely larger than the Wachusett Reservoir. But if you have a chance to come out here, there are places off the side of the road to park. Route 110 is where I am now, and we'll be going over onto the other side of the reservoir shortly to Route 62. Some cool stuff over there. And if you're looking to spend the day just kind of relaxing and chilling out, maybe the heat of summer may not be the best time for you, but think about coming in the spring or the fall. And there's something that's special that is done twice a year. We're going to see that too shortly, but just look at where I am. I mean, it's just absolutely amazing, and the water is right up top of that hill. Let's go take a look. The old stone church in Boylston was the only structure that was allowed to remain when the Nashua River was flooded to make way for the Wachusett Reservoir. The reason why it was spared was because it is made entirely of stone, and it stands today as a memorial to all of the people who lost their homes and jobs when the Wachusett Reservoir was initially flooded in 1905. Now, the old stone church is probably one of the most photographed icons in the area, and you can visit it. It's open to the public, and there's some parking alongside of the road. You can just come down, and you'll probably find a lot of people down here on any given day. But today it's beautiful. I'm out early, so avoiding some of the crowds. But let's take a look. You can walk inside the church itself. The stone shell is still here, but is definitely a beautiful building, and let's just take a look and see exactly why people love it so much. All right, the Clinton Train Tunnel, a thing of legend in the area of the Clinton portion of the Wachusett Reservoir. It's got a closed gate, not that that can really stop us from going through, as we're going to, everybody. But this tunnel was built by Boston and Maine Railroad as a way to bypass the main line to bring materials to the building of the Wachusett Reservoir. And this 1,110-foot long tunnel is pretty cool. It's in the wintertime, there's a lot of ice hanging from the ceiling. Right now, it's just a super optical effect that it goes on forever. It doesn't, but it looks like it. So a lot of graffiti, and nobody's here today, so nobody is in my way to create this video. But you know, it's right off the road, right off Route 62, and pretty easy to find. Just look for the old abutment, which we're going to take a look at here in a minute. And you know, let's see, it's not too difficult. There is a little place off the side of the road to park, which is where I am. You can also park up by the main dam itself. There's more parking up there where the road is wider. And you can just take a short walk down from there to get down here to the tunnel. And as you see, we're walking up to the old abutment where the bridge took the railroad across the Nashua River. Now, if you're observant and you go down, and we'll try to capture it when we take a look down there, but if you look into the water, you can see the old pilings that took the railroad across the water. But that was removed back in the 1970s. So for now, you have the tunnel, the history, and a cool place to take a hike and some photos. Definitely recommend it if you are in the area of the Wachusett. All right, I'm going down the stairs to the base of the Wachusett Dam, which was built again in 1905. The aqueduct was built in 1895. So the water supply coming here is pretty old. And a lot of the water that is supplied to this reservoir is runoff from the Quabbin Reservoir. Although the Wachusett does have its own sources of water coming in. And I will tell you that the stairs I'm going down, you need to really commit yourself to going down them because there are a lot of them. I'll try to show you a view once I get to the bottom. And let's just bear in mind two things I always hope for when I come down these stairs. First of all, that, and this is important, that the dam doesn't decide to break apart when I get to the bottom. And secondly, of equal importance, is that I'm going to be able to make it back up these stairs, which there's a debate. We'll see what happens. Again, I started filming this segment at the top, and I'm not quite at the bottom yet. Okay, if you look out into the water of the Nashua River, you can see the abutments, or the pilings, I should say, that were part of the railroad bridge that aligns with the Clinton Tunnel. So if you look at the alignment of those pilings, it goes right up to the top and across Route 62 and into the tunnel. But this, again, this was used to bring building materials down to the building of the Wachusett Dam. And it stood unused for many years afterward until finally 1970s or somewhere in that area, it was taken down, and it has stood as a photographer's mecca, especially with the graffiti. It's really kind of creepy. But I'm looking at the stairs. I've got to go back up here, so if this video doesn't get posted, you know that I didn't make it. I'm pretty sure I will. Hi, here's the pump house at the base of the dam. Would be dam right behind it. Bear in mind that this is holding back 65 billion gallons of water. So it's really an engineering marvel when you consider that. And considering that it is over 100 years old. There's the stairs going up the opposite side that I came up. And as you can see, there is the last section of stairs coming down that I just came down. That's about a third of those stairs. So I will definitely be huffing and puffing when I go back up in just a few minutes. All right, this concludes this episode of Hikes, History, and Hidden Places. I hope you enjoyed this tour around the Wachusett Reservoir and some of the really cool history that surrounds it. Look forward to more episodes of really interesting places coming up soon. And until then, be sure you hit that subscribe button. I appreciate your support. And if you saw something that you want to comment on, maybe something I got wrong, just feel free to drop a comment. Always happy to have correspondence back and forth, and I look forward to seeing you again. Until then, stay adventurous.